So just a short presentation of our project with some data. The full title of our project is Smart Manufacturing for Alpine Space SMEs. The acronym is, of course, SmartSpace. Who are the partners in this project? I summarized. We have 12 partners and 17 observers. 12 partners are coming from France, Germany, Austria, Slovenia, and Italy. We have 3 regional innovation agencies from France, from PACA region, from Rhône-Alpes-Auvergne, and from Alsace region. Then we have 2 German partners, BWCon, as I already told, and the University of Applied Sciences of Rosenheim, 2 Austrian partners, ITG Salzburg and AWS Vienna, and then the Technological Park of Slovenia. For Italy, we are covering 3 regions. One is Veneto, one is Lombardia, and one is Piedmont. The observers are covering many kind of stakeholders, and this is very crucial for the success of the project. We are addressing particularly 3 industrial sectors that are chemical, mechanic, and textile manufacturing sectors. We add another sector that is the food sector, according to a specific request coming from Bayern and the Applied University of Rosenheim. I put in the last sentence of my PowerPoint some keywords that will help us, that will be like pillars for the implementation of the project. The Digital Innovation Hub, that is one concept coming from European policies and actually well tested around Europe. Alpine strategy, this cooperation of clusters strictly linked to the thematic platform of the smart specialization, the competence centers that are providing technological services or are supporting SMEs for their digitization processes, pilot actions, training, and 2 fundamental aspects that will be approached and developed during the project. The maturity level of the SMEs toward digital innovation and the available technologies according to the maturity level of the SMEs. This last concept will help the partners of SmartSpace to identify awareness and technical assistance addressed to SMEs and will support intermediaries, mainly clusters and the business intermediary operators, to set up services and tools. Next slide, please. Emiliano?
Yes.
Okay. I just summarized in this slide are SMEs, intermediaries, and policymakers. The last column collect some data. We are going to companies during awareness and the piloting actions, mainly coming from the traditional industrial set I already talked about. We are going to train, improving their skills to assist SMEs, and we will address training and cross-fertilization activities to industrial clusters. Estimated we should involve at least 50 industrial clusters. Last, we are we like to work with 10 regional authorities and support them for the implementation of the digitization policies and strategies. Very shortly summarizing, for SMEs, we are going to implement one tool set of services and training to improve their attitude and their capacity develop or to introduce the digital technologies within their processes or their products. We would like to establish transnational cooperations between companies and research centers to develop new products and services starting from the digitization process. For the intermediaries, as I already told, training activities, cross-fertilization activities address both staff working in intermediary organization in charge to assist SMEs and cross-fertilization activities addressed to clusters managers. And then last, that is one of the challenges of our project, support the policymaker to identify new opportunities of funds or to build up innovative financial instruments to support both intermediaries and the companies within their digitization processes. This is what we would like to do with the project. Next slide, please. This is the frame of the project. I tried to concentrate the project in one slide that we'll see in the left side the three basic activities that will be implemented. We will assess the needs of the SMEs. We will identify the maturity level for the digitization processes, and we link maturity level assessed with the services and the training that could be needed to increase their maturity level. We will work with the intermediaries to assist SMEs, starting from the elaboration of a profile with the skills required by the operators. I know there are a lot of profiles throughout Europe, even coming from Brussels. We will try to summarize and to concentrate looking at the specificity of the Alpine area. Last, we will work with the regional actors to strengthen the cooperation, even in strict cooperation with the EU structure. These activities will be gathered within the frame of the Alpine Digital Innovation Hub. What is a digital innovation hub? Is one network composed by existing or running or planned competence centers able to provide services to SMEs concerning digitization and digital technologies. This Alpine Digital Innovation Hub will first of all strengthen among existing Alpine Digital Innovation Hubs in the Alpine area, and then we'll develop proper services that are listed in the slide that you can see in the center of the slide, services, dedicated services addressed to SMEs, specific training courses addressed to intermediaries, and the model of and industry points from the side of the regional and national authorities. What are the outcomes, the consequence, what will do this Alpine Digital Innovation Hub? Will develop training activities, will transfer at local level activities, services, and tools that will be tested and in view of their sustainable follow-up. And last, we will create in a synergy with the USALP strategy, one Alpine strategic partnership that will coordinate Alpine efforts to support SMEs digitizations. What are the, sorry if maybe I talk too much, but I can't see all of you, therefore mine is just my presentation. I hope that it will be explain better or to discuss if some details are not clear. Even if Valentina and Simona, there is Simona or Monica is there, the logical part.
Hi, Roberto.
Yeah.
Hi. Simona and Monica are here.
Okay. If you have questions, you can, of course, address to both of them. They are fully aware, they can give you very satisfactory answers. Last, I have other two slides. The next one is what are the benefits of SmartSpace for the Alpine space area. I summarize the benefit in 5 points. I would say that our project will try to a translate to support SMEs and cluster for optimization processes with a macro strategy approach. This is really key because it contributes to the European policies looking at the specificity of time. We will try the second benefit. We try to map and organize existing digital competence centers and meet the gap of the services these competence centers are providing with our SmartSpace toolset in the frame of the Alpine Digital Innovation Hub. The third benefit will increase the skills of the intermediaries in systems for we will develop, well, maybe we are too much ambitious, we try to cope with the development of a model of industry 4.0 that will consider the specificity of the alpine areas.
Roberto, connection is not so... Roberto, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but connection is not so good. Could you talk loud, or please, could you sum up your
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
I have the cable, the wire, so that's strange. Can I try to call you again?
No, you can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not so democratic in this way. Can you hear me? Because I can't.
Thanks to Cisco that drop off the line. This is a long hand.
So even when I use Microsoft system, you are blaming on Cisco. You are fantastic, my friend.
You are fantastic.
But there is a Cisco router here.
Yeah. It's not because you're using a
The purpose was to keep a
Yes, Massimiliano?
Yes, we are here. Could you sum up your last slide, please?
Yes, I will go very quick to the last slide. Sorry,
Thank you very much.
sorry. My proposal of cooperation is here summarized. We have 3 targets of reference. First target is SMEs. I think that we could try to work together addressing SMEs belonging to our project areas and to yours. Second proposal of cooperation is linked to the intermediaries. We should decide if we can do something together with your and our intermediaries. Third point, I know that your project is very strongly addressed to policies and to measure performances. I think that this could be a very good starting point for us for the cooperation with the regional authorities. So my
Your
proposal is to work on 3 sectors. Did you really inputs, Massimiliano?
no, because connection is
Hello,
not so
Massimiliano?
good. Yes, I'm here, but connection is not so good. So you refer to 3 main sectors. Which ones?
Yeah, correct. I told you that we could work with SMEs together,
Yes.
with intermediaries together, and with regional. Particularly the last point,
Okay.
because your project is mainly focusing to monitor performances of regional policies and criteria.
Roberto,
Is it correct?
as we know, we have to improve quite a lot of digital transformation, including our line. We thank you very much. Sorry that the audio is terrible. I'm waiting an SMS with your visit. It was promised, and we will put into action your recommendation. You will listen, hopefully, a long claps. Claps and you can. Ciao, thank you.